Hey everybody, Kai-Zer here. Holy crap, it's been quite a while since my last update. Story of my life. I made videos, planned to update, blah 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 blah, all the usual excuses. Yeah, I haven't done anything since I believe June 28th. It is now October. Whew. I'm missing my my months, so that's October 20th even, so it's almost 3 months since I did anything on this channel. I suck. I really do. I have all the best intentions and I really want to do stuff on the video or on the channel and do videos, and then when it comes down to just sitting down and doing stuff, life gets in the way. Right after the last video, my cosplay crunch hit and I started having to balance 2 jobs and costume designing and making. You can sort of see the remnants of a wing in the background that needs to be fixed. And that is the starting of a dagger. And that is my sword. All things that I started and couldn't really finish because I didn't have time, resources, know-how before the convention, so we scrapped for next year to do and finish for next year. And because we're gonna enter into a cosplay contest next year, when I say we, I mean my cosplay group and I. But yeah, so the usual, life gets in the way. You have to prioritize work and cosplay, and then what little downtime I had went to sleeping and trying to recover from that month of hell where I actually got so run down that I was physically incredibly sick. And so it took me about maybe a month to more to be able to walk semi-normally. And even now where my shift's been cut down to 1 extra shift a week, I'm still struggling now and then, especially after a shift. Especially after working overnight, I wake up the next morning and I can barely walk. So I usually am limping around on a cane for the next 2 days, and then by Wednesday I'm fine again and I can walk normally-ish. But I have my limits. I can't walk several miles, and I can't take my dog for like crazy long walks anymore, but I'm doing a lot better. I have more energy. I'm feeling more human, which is great. Money's still okay. I mean, I wasn't poor to the point of being evicted or anything without the second job, but it was really nice to have that extra money because I ended up spending quite a lot for cosplay. I mean, a lot. The swords and stuff themselves, I ended up spending $200 plus on them. The wings, I spent probably almost $150 on them. The fabrics and stuff for all my costumes, I spent only probably about minimum of $150, almost $200 on them. I got 2. That's not all money that I spent, thank God. Basically told my family I want gift cards. I want gift cards for my fabrics. If you guys want to help me, if you guys want to give me a present that I'm really going to appreciate, give me gift cards for Fabricana, Fabricland, Dress So, I don't care, one of the others. Just give me gift cards. And they finally listened to me, and I got a $50 one from my mom, and I got a $50 one. Is it a $50 from my mom? I feel like it was more. I think it was like $100 from my mom. Yeah, I think my mom actually gave me $100 on a gift card for a fabric, and my aunt and my uncle gave me $50 for a fabric, and I used the entire thing. And then I did spend more on my own. My friend's sister also said that she'd buy fabric for me, and it was a bit of a misunderstanding. It kind of benefited her because I think I was doing UA from Card Capture Sakura, and she had every intention of purchasing all of the fabric for UA for me, and I thought she was just going to get some part of the fabric, and I gave her the cheapest part of my Derek / gem fabric for that cosplay. And it turned out to be probably about 40 something dollars for her, and then the rest of it was $95 in total. And she's like, oh, I would have paid for all of it. I planned on buying UA for you. And I'm just flabbergasted. I wouldn't have let her, but it was a very sweet gesture. But yeah, it was an expensive summer for me, and if I hadn't had that second job, I really would have been hurting. I was hurting a couple times in the latter part of the year simply because you spend a little more at conventions when you think you have more money, so you're like, oh, I don't have to worry as much, so I can eat out more, and I can buy that thing that's $30 that I wouldn't have paid for myself, and I can actually enjoy myself, and I did. Then later my bank account's going, I'm sorry, baby, I'll feed you money later. As it is now, I have money. I have extra money. I'm not really hurting for it, so it's sort of been a kind of a nice balance. And the last month I've kind of basically neglected. On my downtime, I've just been relaxing and kind of just enjoying life and playing the shit out of my new PlayStation 3. My friend that I've made through work kind of spoiled me and gave it to me. Yeah, there's been a bit of life updates on that, but I'm not going to say anything about it for now. If it continues and it goes well, I might make an update or talk about it, but yeah. So far it's been fun. I've been playing a lot of video games lately. I went out and bought 1 and 2 of Dragon Age, or 1 and 3 in Dragon Age, so the original and Requisition. Kind of sad because I have the second Dragon Age on my computer through Origin that I purchased, but I can't figure out, I don't think there's a way to link them together. So if I wanted to have my storyline be streamlined throughout all 3 games, I felt I had to purchase the second game again. So I did, but I couldn't buy it through EA Games, so I had to go online, and I bought it through Amazon. And same with 1 and 3 of Final Fantasy 13. I started playing that and then got really into it, so I bought the second one because I never got to play. I played a little bit of 13. Never got to play 13.2 or 13.3, and I never even watched parts of. Well, I watched the ending of 13.3 simply because I was curious, but I don't know any of the storyline. I don't know any of the background. I don't know what the hell's going on other than the world's going boom. I don't know. I don't know why. I just know God's bad in that game. Kind of always thought they were in that series that particular series, because the first game you fighting against what they call gods, so didn't seem like news to me. But yeah, so I've been playing those. I got Devil May Cry 4 with the game, so I went out and I purchased the 1, 2, and 3 pack on Amazon as well. So I'm waiting for that to come in, and I don't know. A month has gone by, and I don't really know how, but I don't know. That's partly the problems. I planned on, after cosplay season, like the end of August, I'm like, okay, the YouTube thing, life's sort of balancing out again. Ooh, okay, September, let's do this. Then work got crazy busy because we moved, and we were moving, had a new intake, had an old intake, had work experience, all at the same time. So yeah, it just got really awkward, really congested, really hard to balance everything. So by the time I'd get home, I'm just like, I'll zone out, sleep, be on my. I don't think I've been on this computer in almost a month, actually. I haven't been on this one very much. So that's partly the problem, because I do a lot of my filming through my webcam. But yeah, I have a few plans. I do have a few episodes of Stardew Valley that I pre-recorded before. I do have Papers, Please that are recorded before. I had played, and I've since played all the way through Outlast myself with my guy friend. Him and I played it, and we just finished it last weekend actually, and it was a really awesome playthrough. Unfortunately, when I went back to watching most of the recordings we did, there's a lot of delay between sound and actual actions that happened on the computer. Like, we'd open a door and then 10 seconds later a sound would happen, and it's not even, it's a disconnect between the recording, I think, and the actual action on the screen. And the problem was the sound came through both the headphones, what was recorded through my little mic, and through the computer at the exact same pace. And I haven't yet been able to figure out how to merge them together in such a way that we can play that way. So I might try to re-record it now that I've figured out how to lower the graphics settings and everything and make it a little less intense, like a less power draining on my computer. So maybe I can fix it and him and I can play through it again, or I'll play through it on my own with my friend Mint, like I'd planned to originally. I do know that him and I are going to be playing the Whistleblower and have every intention of purchasing the new one that's coming out. I showed him the trailer and he was totally on board for watching it and playing it and recording it. And so you might see a guest on the channel now and then, if he's down for that. He doesn't like his photo being taken, so I don't know if he likes being recorded. Maybe it'll just be voice, potentially, but I guess the scare thing is more fun if you visually can see the person reacting. So we'll see. I also, new to my Steam channel, and I'm staring at it right now because it just finished downloading, I plan on playing Life is Strange. I purchased it for my DLC, like I downloaded it on my PlayStation Network, and I played it, and I've wanted to play this game for ages. I love the game. I watched it, and like I've watched how to play it. I've watched through a few people play it, including Kelly Jane and Jacksepticeye, Cry, and I think parts of PewDiePie, but I don't really remember much of his. I didn't take his very seriously, so I just watched Cry and Jack mostly. Because Kelly only did the one sort of tester episode, sort of give you the taste of what it's like. I did get to talk to her about what ending she picked, and I'm probably going to pick the same ending simply because I've seen both, and I don't really like the one that the game developers seem to have put a lot of effort into. The downside is, for me anyway, not for you, you benefit. I purchased it on my PlayStation Network, and I played through, and I got the entire pack. I played through it, and then I pulled a stupid, and I deleted the fucking part 1 and 2. I'd gone through 2 episodes. I accidentally fucking deleted the entire gameplay. I don't know how I did it. I was tired. I hit a button. I thought it said, do you really want to shut down? I hit yes, thinking, yeah, I'm tired, I'm going to bed. Gone! All of it's totally fucking gone. So from now, like, I knew I had to replay it, and I was just like, I had it on for about 2 hours last night in the background while I was doing other things, going, I don't want to replay it, no. And I was really debating whether or not I wanted to play through it. I do know I want to play it again. So when I came on here, I don't even know why I came on here. Maybe to see what the state of my Let's Plays are, so I can see if I have enough to start next week, like something every day, and how much I have to pre-record tonight and Saturday, Sunday, since I don't have time on Friday nights anyway. But I saw that it was on Steam and that the very first episode's free, and I'm like, okay, might as well play it, might as well record it, might as well put it up, and then I can if I really like it and I think it's a good addition to the channel, then I will probably purchase the entire thing again on Steam and play it for the channel. Because again, as I said, I have to play it through it again anyway, so might as well like make a let's play out of it. Because I always kind of really wanted to, but I couldn't figure out how to get it from my PlayStation into the computer because I don't have any of those fancy recording gadgets that a lot of players do. And at the time when I first came out on Steam, it actually wasn't compatible with a Mac at all. It was PC only, and that's changed, so that's sweet. And lastly, I had every intention of playing through until being a grand network owner on YouTuber's Life, but I never really uploaded. Like, I've recorded probably 5 episodes in total of YouTuber's Life, and then it never got put up. I just didn't edit any of them, and I don't know where they went. I can't find them. I think I put them on a hard drive somewhere, and I'm not sure which hard drive, and I don't know where the hard drive is. So, since I was looking at it, and it looks like there's been a bunch of updates since the last time I played, and it actually looks different, entirely different from what I remember, I'm probably just going to start it again and see how I do. So that's going to be a thing. I have every intention of making my Let's Plays a little bit smaller. Instead of going 20 to 30 minutes, I'm probably going to go 15 to 20, just because it's easier to record things in smaller batches and upload and edit them it's a little quicker for me to edit if it's a smaller thing. So going forward, it'll be 15 to 20 depending on how long or what I'm playing. But yeah, that's basically the updates. That's kind of where the channel is going to be going for now, if I actually get my ass in gear and start doing the recording and the editing like I'm supposed to, and then actually figure out an uploading schedule. But yeah, that's all on me. I hope you guys enjoyed this little bit of a rambling update, and I hope you're looking forward to what's coming next. Kai-Zer out.